Hello.
Hello?
Hi, good day. My name is Kelly and I'm calling with American Directives. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm okay, but I slept too long and I'm afraid I won't have enough time to make a proper video for this episode.
Okay, well, thank you for taking this call.
Okay, you're welcome. Eat shit.
You're a loser.
Hi, my name's Doug. I'm the president of Dougalo Nation, the founder and sole proprietor of all the jizz trickles that come down off the Dougalo Nation mountain. Today, I am insanely pressed for time and will be forced at Dick Point to bring you a video that is very rushed in its production and posted in a very hastily manner. Doing so will open up a floodgate of better production opportunities to bring you better content henceforth and thereafter. Birthright, sat, and fortnights. I would like to tell you my recent ideas of becoming homeless on purpose, or at least downsizing like a mofo, giving up common utilities, space, and even the beautiful state of Ohio. Doing so will be a total fucking train wreck for my life, but I believe it will open up opportunities in the future that far outweigh the current opportunities I am building right now. So, keep that in mind as we proceed forward in today's episode. I'm getting ready to drop a hot shit, hopefully take a few scam bait calls, and then after that, you'll be left with a disappointing episode that you'll hope you never have to see again and wish didn't exist in the first place. So, reach down, pick up your balls in the bag they come in, and let's do this. I love you. Eat shit. Taking a shit, sitting on a toilet seat, cold as fucking ice, dude. It is warming up, slowly and gradually, but it still gets cold as shit at night. And, yeah. Looking forward to hot, nasty, sweaty, insect-filled summer. Filled with tornadoes, insects, poison ivy, and just miserable, hot, nasty months ahead. That's what I'm looking forward to, dude. Space heater's pointed directly at me, which means the front of me is warm. My feet are burning, and my back is literally shivering and uncomfortable. So, fuck me running. It's about time to head back down to the water hole, isn't it? Fill all these jugs up. Listen to these springtime birds. Guys, last night at work, I almost gave up on this daily upload agreement. Because I was feeling the stress, feeling the power of the stress. How am I going to pull this off, dude? It's a lot. It's more than you think. It's more than you think. You do what I do, okay? And then get back to me. The attitude. But you know what? In the spirit of throwing in the towel, I just went to bed and figured that was it. Career over, done. Forget it. Set my alarm for 8 hours of sleep. Got up at about 7.5. Naturally, without an alarm, got up, that is. Took me a shower. Took me a poo. Took me a wank. And then it was time to edit clips. And I didn't get where I need to be, so I will have to do, for the first time ever, editing after work through the middle of the night to try to meet that 7 a.m. deadline. But I feel, much to my surprise, I feel good about that. I think that might be better. This might be a happy mistake. I'm going to go ahead and switch moods a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and start doing my video mastery at night. While you're asleep, nestled in your warm bed, with a little kitty cat at the foot of your bed purring, doing the biscuit, guarding your house at night from evil spirits. While you're doing that, I'm here, talking to the Mothman and making video content. That way, by the time you get up at 8, 9 o'clock at night, rather in the morning, doesn't matter, because by 7 a, I'm going to have a next one for you. Because I love you. And I want to marry you. I want to marry your face. Or your V card. See this, guys? See this, guys? No amount of bullshit, guys. This is called bumper to bumper traffic. And it's a 40-minute roadblock in my daily schedule that I put up with 5 days a week. Because I have to leave at 3 o'clock just to make it to the other side of town by 3:40, just to make it out to work on time. When I lived in my bougie apartment that you saw about a month ago, I didn't have to leave until, you guessed it, 3:40 each day. Now that I'm back over here at the money pit on the opposite side of town, that's right, I have to leave my driveway at 3 o'clock at the latest. On the dot latest. At the on the latest dot. You feel my dot? Which is one of the many reasons I've been thinking about my CDL license, been thinking about selling my property, buying a little shitty fresh start parcel of land that I can just buy outright with nothing on it, no mortgage on it, no house on it, no landlord on it, just me on it. A shipping container filled with my shit. And my van/house parked right beside it, with a campfire behind it where I can put my feet up so I don't lose my feet in the wintertime. Step 1, buy a 1/4 acre of land in a small town, in a village, one of them beautiful, many to choose from, one of the beautiful little Ohio villages all over. Step 2, sell current property while buying a shipping container. You know, one of them big ass ones that they use for like 30 years and it's all dented to shit. Then they sell it for like $2,000 to some asshole. And have it placed on the 1/4 acre lot, creating a giant eyesore for my close by neighbors, since my parcel is very small. That's what they called me in high school, small parcel, but I'd rather not talk about that. Then, friends, step 3, put all my shit in said shipping container. Step 4, create a wall. That way the very front little bitty portion of the shipping container can act as a micro apartment that code enforcement doesn't know about. Step 6, buy another heater. Or learn how to efficiently use my kerosene heater. And then, on the most brutal nights when I'm actually home and I'm not long-haul trucking, I can cozy up in the V-old shipping container, warming my feet right there as the oxygen gets burnt out of the room and I suffocate to death in my sleep. Won't that be nice? But you know what's going to be even nicer? What's not on that parcel of land. There may not be a house yet at first. There may not be running water, but hey, you know I'm used to that. But what there also won't be is a landlord, and there also won't be a mortgage. Your boy can finally make more, save more, and do a ton of stuff that I've been wanting to do lately. And I invite you to join me along the way. Not because I want to open myself up to scrutiny, but because I think this is an opportunity to chronicle an interesting story that you may wish to watch and promote and throw a little clout my way, or eat a dick, one of the two. You guys want to see the cutest little panda in the world? It's the cutest little panda holding a cute little panda in the world. You know, back there where I just was, as you saw at Panda Express, I went and picked up my food that I ordered ahead of time, but I need a drink. Your boy's got to wash it down with a little diabetes water. Cherry Coke, baby. So, I go up to the counter, bag in hand of food. Another gentleman is to the left of me. He's placing an order. A worker is putting it together for him on the line. I go right to the register, of course, because all I need is a drink, which is right there. Some chick from the back came out like the wizard from behind the curtain. And before she got crazy, started hitting all the buttons, I said to her, I'll have a large drink for me, and that'll be all for me. I made sure I said it just like that. She looked at me, gave me one of those, and then looked back down at her keys, then looked up at me and said, so this is all together then? And looked down at the guy's food. And you know what? I'm ashamed to say, but my volume went up just a notch. And I kind of raised my voice at her because clearly she took one look at me and decided she knows what's going to need to happen. And what I'm about to say, just from looking at me, couldn't mean shit. Which is dismissive and frustrating. No big deal. That's why I'm kind of ashamed that I raised my voice, because it ain't like a big deal or nothing. Nobody gives a shit. I'm not upset. But it hurt my feelers, okay? I raised my voice, just did that. And I said, that's a separate order. For me, I'm only going to do the large drink, please, just for me, and that's it. That's all for me. And she goes, oh, okay. Paid and left, you know. She wasn't even a panda. So what's she doing working there anyways? And just like that, through the power of movie magic, it's dark out. I think I'll just let the windshield defrost rather than go out and scrape or anything. I can do that easily. I can sit here and enjoy my water. Normally there'd be Sprite in here, but the whole area above my penis, I think that's called your abdomen area, hurts. And I think it's because of the 15 Diet Pepsis I had tonight. Okay, it was more like 5 or 6, but you know what I'm saying. But when you drink so much soda to the point where you can only drink water for fear of your life, some would say that's a sign. Would you look at that? Lights but no siren. Oh, someone's only having half of an emergency. I've been up all night trying to bring you what you most likely saw on here yesterday. When you have something on your computer that you're like,
I'm not firing off brand new ideas every 2 seconds. I'll go ahead and put that up for that day to buy me some time. Normally, when that happens, it's a project that is a fuck job to edit. So it takes an extreme amount of time to get ready properly to make it look the way it should. And in my case, the last 2 times that's happened, they've been like 10-minute videos that took like 5 hours to edit, let alone how long it took to shoot some of them. So why not just stick with this format, what we've been doing for the last month? Especially when we go out and do cool stuff.
Save the best for last. The very last thing I do of each day is also my very favorite thing I do each day. Except for when your mom comes over, and that is jump into this nice, dryer cooked sleeping bag. I don't know if I ever want to jump in to this sleeping bag uncooked again. Good night. Didn't really talk to you much before bedtime just now because I was trying to get a video made last second. Satisfied knowing I pulled her off. Got a fun plan for the next 3 days, which will allow me to get some good content going. So, that's good, because a couple days ago, I almost gave up, thinking it's too much to conquer, too much to keep up with, too much going on. And sometimes there just ain't enough going on for too much to be going on, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you can only fucking make so many dick jokes.
And just like that, through the power of movie magic, it's the next day. I'm tired of shit. But at least working last night and sleeping up until I must get going the next day, somehow, through a glitch in the matrix, gave me an extra 2 hours of sleep. I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to sleep or work. Oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure those 2 doves were just fucking cloaca scissoring together right here. Because they were a ball of dove. Or they're trying to fuck again. Come on, you horny. Did you hear him? Horny bastards, dude. I'm here worried about, do I have enough fucking water to put in a stupid ass bucket to wash my balls before I go into work for a company that treats me like fucking maggot shit, and they're busy fucking. Must be nice. Got my water at the watering hole yesterday. Haha, tricked you. I didn't bother filling up that heavy fucking bastard. I just went for these lightweight dudes. You see this? It's not just a clip. That's a time saver. I'll show you how it works. It works just like that. Throw your gallon jug on there and you don't have to wait for it. You can go do other stuff, like beat your meat or go out to the trunk and get your other gallons and stuff. Or gather up all your laundry and get it ready for the laundromat. Whatever the fucking case may be. Also, I don't know if you remember me telling you, but I told you that this cable would relax because of gravity and get straighter and straighter as time goes on. Well, look how straight that son of a gun is now. So I got tired of moving the freaking crate and bucket way out here so that heater didn't sit too deep down into it. Went ahead, got me some zip ties and a cutter. Hang on. I'm gonna cancel my tab at the bar. Went ahead and got me a cutter and some zip ties and reinvented it, baby. That way, just went ahead and anchored way down here this time. And then just adjusted the zip tie to create lift. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Now the reason why you want this little fucking hook here, you some peckers, so you can take this and prop them on there like I done showed you. But if you do that a couple times in the morning, shoot, by the time you're ready to take a shower, it's done clear full for you already. It's like setting something on autopilot. Anyways, there's 5 gallon in there. Went ahead. Chewed. Oh, you got the fishing bobber in there. And here we go. Remember what I done told you. Clear means we're not, but green means we're hot. Green means we're hot, baby. Ooh, I got poop. Ah, dude. Might not have running water, functioning heater, furnace, but at least I can still take a dump on my own throne. Freedom. That's freedom. Or as I like to say, America, baby. I'm taking applications, by the way, for Housewife. A little bug on the lens there. So, if you want to apply, you should. Now, there is some work you got to do, but there is benefits as well. The benefits are you don't have to go work a 9-to-5 fucking job. You can just stay here 24/7, whatever. And hey, if you go out of town, see your family or whatever, or go bar hopping or fucking deep throating over there at the county post or whatever, as long as your duties at home are fucking done, bitch. Alright, here's what I need. First of all, you can pick up all this fucking hair off my bathroom floor. Because some stupid idiot done shaved in here. And too fucking lazy and peckerneck to clean it up. You can also get me a cup of coffee ready in the morning when I get up. Or 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, whatever. Whatever it is, okay? Hello? Hello? Today, dipshit? Let's try the other scammer. Hello? Huh, they both hung up. Anyways, like I was trying to say before I got rudely interrupted, there are some chores that needs to be done, alright? Please, tidy up. Please do some laundry. You can have the van when I'm not using the car and vice versa. Or you'll just have the car while I'm out fucking club hopping in the van and stuff. Blowing the back end out of Safari Girls over there at the Animal Reserve, alright? And by girls, I mean fucking grown women, you dipshit. Make me a cup of coffee in the morning, please, when I get up. Run down to the fucking grocery store with my debit card and buy anything the house needs and anything you need too. See, that's a doubler. That's a chore and a benefit come flop together. Alright, so think about it. It's a good position to have. And what else you gotta do? I would appreciate it, please, if you'd go get the mail once a day or every other day or whatever the fuck. It don't matter. I don't really read what's in the mailbox anyways. And shit, that's it. If you could get my vitamin regimen ready each week in my little old man, pill box, that'd be great. I take the vitamin C, I take the heartburnies, and I take the 2 stupid men 1 a day alive gummy things. And so that's the perks. That's the chores. It's really all you got to do. And if you don't mind, I'd like to put it in your butt once in a while too. The time has come where I'm ready to wipe my ass. But I try not to flush fucking wet wipes down the shitter. I don't need that stuff out in my leach bed and crap. But I forgot to bring the trash can over. Luckily, I am a genius. And I keep the reacher right here just for such a specific problem. Okay? And what you do is, you take that son bitch, and you can bring your trash can over just like yonder. Oh, shit, let me switch hands real quick. Oh, yeah. The phone's ringing, hang on. Hello? Hello? Got a better idea. Instead of you coming here and taking care of this place, how about I quit my job, I come live at your place scotch-free, and I work on my content career. How about that? So when I am around, I'll put it in your butt, but mostly I'll be putting it in the butt of the nation. You know, for what it's worth, I would like to apologize for yesterday's video being a little under the mark of quality that we like to enjoy here on the Duckalo Nation. You see, I had to pump in that annoying beat that I created a long time ago. I call it the Twain Space Ride for some reason. It just kind of seemed to be a name that I could remember what that beat would be once I saw it. And actually, if you notice, there's two different beats on that video. One in the very beginning, leading up to the intro slate, and then through the remainder of the video, we have that annoying Twain Space Ride. What happened was, you see, the entire time I was actually in this very room, building that exact monstrosity. This room, of course, is now being used as a love nest. But anyways, at that particular time while I was in here literally building that amazing $10 million desk, I was actually listening to copyrighted audio in the background. I was listening to a podcast, perhaps audio books, perhaps private video screens on fans only. Either way, you get what I'm trying to tell you. I could not play, unfortunately, the full audio behind the clips that I was choosing to show. But at the same time, it seemed an awful waste of good footage not to include the desk build project right here on Duckalo Nation. So what I went ahead and did was I did the best I could given the mistakes that I made. We all make mistakes, and that's okay. Just remember, the show must go on. Give it good, bad, or dog shit. Now it's time to gather up all the laundry in my house and put it in my car and head to work. No, I don't do laundry at work. I do laundry after work once a week, silly. Doug Crabtree here reporting live from Central Ohio. As you can see behind me, it is extremely windy out here today. We just got here moments ago in the news van, and we had a lot of trouble just finding a place to park. Down trees, down power lines. You see it all around. The devastation, the carnage. It is windier than a Michael Jackson music video out here today in Central Ohio. And the reason is because there is an insane last-minute winter cold front coming into the area tonight. That means tonight, tomorrow, and all day the following day, it's going to be back to the miserable cold that we've been experiencing. The cold that's so rough, you have to go into your bathroom and put a space heater in and close the door and let that space heater run for about an hour prior to taking a shit, which means you got to hold the boulder up into your ass cheeks the whole time, and you have to pick and choose. What do you want to be uncomfortable from? Do you want to be uncomfortable from holding a hot shit, or do you want to be uncomfortable from sitting down on a cold ass toilet seat? That's enough for now. We're going to get out of here while we still have a little bit of safety here provided by the Sheriff's Department. Back to you, Jim. As you know, about a month ago, I told my landlord to suck it. And I really want to tell my mortgage company to suck it also. And I'm not a man who's against the double suck job, believe me.
Why have one suck it when you can have two? You know what I'm saying? It's just common sense. Here's what else is common sense. That mortgage of mine used to be like, if I would just maintain it, it would help me achieve a bunch of other goals. But a deeper inventory has been taken lately, and a bigger reality has set in. It is that damn mortgage that is holding me back from a ton of other goals. So, it's time for your boy to take the 3 seconds each day of what some would call spare time and look for another piece of land, one that I can buy straight up, where no mortgage is required, no bank needs to be involved. It's time for me to call the mortgage company up at that point and tell them that they can join the party and start sucking, which basically means they're fired, and whatever ramifications happen from that is fine. However, I think my parcel of land, even in its condition, could sell to a break-even capacity, or I could make a couple of dollars still even, or I could owe a couple dollars. But with all the money I'll instantly be saving. And speaking of money, you and I have to stop at the store. I have to get some heartburn medicine. I am an old man who suffers from indigestional issues, cohabulations coming up. Normally I can keep it at bay, but I am fresh out of drugs. Last night, my chest was on fire. I hadn't eaten for hours last night. All I did was come into this car and literally take 3 sips off of this flat, stale-ass cherry Coke. And it set my stomach on fire. So rather than give up guilty pleasures, I'm just going to buy more drugs. And while I'm there, it is very important that you remind me, please, to get $20 cash back, because you and we got to go to the laundromat soon and hopefully get a blue duck before I stop in to the much needed grocery store excursion. I got to stop at the Burger King to get a delicious chicken club sandwich, maybe even a sneaky little Whopper Jr. on the side, another one of these Masteries, large cack. That is because we are heading headlong into Fatville. And the reason we choose Burger King instead of McDonald's, I'm not ashamed to say, is because the give a fuck meter is slightly higher at Burger King, whereas McDonald's, it is extremely difficult to find any one restaurant staff member who gives a flying rat's cocksack about anything you want to eat or order or have to say. A lot of the times the items you order are total garbage put together by someone who just used the same gloves to change out the trash, and you name it. So here at the BK, your chances of salmonella poisoning are just a smidge better.
Thanks for stopping at Burger King where you rule. How may I help you?
I'll have a large number 8 with a Diet Coke, and also add on a Whopper Jr. with cheese. And that'll be it.
That'll be $16.88, please.
Thank you.
No problem.
They also have chicken wraps. That sounds good too, boy. That chick, dude, who handed me my food, has these super long ass fake nails.
And I don't know why chicks do that, or dudes, or whoever, because it doesn't look good. The nail itself is pretty. The design on some fake nails can be cute or pretty or whatever. But a chick with long nails, fake or not, is just cringy. What can you do with a long, bulbous ass fake hook off of each finger? Nothing. You can't do any normal day shit. You can just kind of touch stuff with the fucking middle of your finger and hope you don't break a nail all day long. Who the hell wants to go 3 toes with a chick like that, dude? Damn, Americans take a lot of drugs, probably more than I even want to realize. Every single time I roll up to this Kroger's, there is always a huge ass line of cars at the pharmacy drive up to get their drugs. Damn, this wind is beating on me like Chris Brown on Rihanna, dude. A lot of customers in this store are talking about how the power just went out and came back on. Look at all these flickering lights. I don't think these coolers back here ever turned back on. They're kind of warm to the touch. Not warm, but they're not cold. And they're not lit up. That's a lot of food. Might be getting warm, boys. Oh, hell is breaking loose somewhere, boys. Do you remember yesterday we sat right here in this car and we enjoyed some Panda Express together, baby? Was it yesterday? Or was it just like earlier in your video experience day? We got us a fortune. Whatever this fortune says by whoever wrote it and thought it up willy-nilly is what I'm going to go with. So whatever it suggests, I'm going to do it. But a sketchy car just pulled up with tinted windows and one of those search police lights on the side. So that's C, after we're done reading our fortune, hopefully that car will follow me. And that means that my fortune was bad. It was bad luck. It means I'm either about to get offered a job with the FBI or going to prisons, dude, for being too sexy. You ready? Here's the way I do it, and you should do it too. I started this tradition back once upon a time when I used to have a family that actually cared about being a family, and a lot less fist fighting and drinking back then. You have to break it down the middle, eat one half, then read your fortune, and if you agree with it, you eat the other half. If you don't agree with it, you throw the other half away. I thought of that. I invented that because I'm a fucking genius. You ready? You can't read unless the first half is consumed completely. Got some crumbs, they don't count. No peeking. All right, you get the point. What's it say? It says there is excitement to be found wherever you go. And we just discovered that because I thought stopping at the store would be such a useless thing to capture on video. But the lights were flickering, many of them. People were saying, oh my gosh, every time there's a power outage in here, it goes to hell. That was pretty exciting. Now, on to other shit. No, I was just thinking, when I become a gajillionaire, am I going to get liposuction and lip enhancement, all the stuff to make me puke less when I look in the mirror like some rich people do? Or maybe some halfway rich people, like lead singers of bands? No, that sounds silly. I wouldn't do that. That's just weird. Big waste of money. But I'm not against paying a guy to like smack french fries out of my hand and say, "Stop eating that, you fat motherfucker." The powers to be still refuse to put in a roundabout or a four-way stop or a take turns traffic light here, even though there is a horrible accident here very often. I would say at least once a month that I notice at my time of the day. Who knows how many more accidents happen at times of the day when I'm not passing through here at all. I think I'll go right and detour around. What do you think? That's some muddy ass crap, dude. I stopped here back at this park just to record an outro to this video. I felt like we do too many things in my car. Why not show you something different, Dave? Look here, this is the dugout, Dave. This is where G1 Bays and Ken Griffey Jr.'s hang out while they're watching the other players on the field. Swing, swing, pitcher, swing, pitcher. Swing, swing, pitcher. You're doing good. I got ripped off on the hot dog 2 for $3 special, so I'm mad. I'm a disgruntled fan. Hope both teams lose, you sons of bitches. Anyways, that's going to do it, my friends. There's definitely raccoon poop in here, so that's good. It is kind of like a litter box. Unfortunately, it's time to piss on this fire and pack up camp for the night. But as you know, we'll be back again tomorrow morning, so don't be getting too far ahead of yourself, you silly. Just wanted to say thanks for joining me today. I have some mildly interesting things to film in the next couple of days ahead, so I'm excited to do what I do. This beam is definitely bending. Where is it? It kind of goes that way, and it's not even a year old. This is at that park I told you about where the tornado damage, not even a full year ago, destroyed this. This was a whole different structure, and it got rebuilt. But anyway, we'll be back, like I said. And if you want to help me out, you can do so by sharing this video with all your dumb buddies. Tell them, hey, day in the life of this weirdo that I found who makes me laugh once in a while with his offhand remarks and crazy, rude, sexual innuendos. That's going to do it for you guys, so I need you to get out of my face. I need you to go do something productive today, which is what I'm about to do, by the way, as I continue to contemplate the wheeled next steps. And, you know, if you want to hit me up, do it. DougLoNation@gmail.com. But in the meantime, just remember, much like the raccoon or barracuda, whatever it is that took a shit right there, you are a douche.